Hey, thank you for coming back for day 39 of life according to YoBo. Thank you for making the decision that you want to live a life with no mess, no stress, doggone it, no BS. My sisters are sure singing good. I'm going to turn them down just a little bit if I can find it. Hold on there a minute. Well, while I'm trying to turn it down, I tell you what, you can get your book at YoBoProductions.com. We're going to get into this day 39 message. Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never give up on your dream. Don't ever give up on your dream. Don't do it. Don't give up. Never, ever, 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 ever. Day 39 says, during a 2015 interview, Steve Harvey discussed his early career. Back in 1985, he won an amateur comedy show. You know what he did the next day? He went to work and quit his job. That was 30 years ago. And 3 of those 30 years were spent living in his car. We know all about people's glory, but rarely do we know their story. Have a seat while I tell you about Steve Harvey's story. His is the same as everybody else's. It's the same as yours, same as mine, same for all the people you see, all the big shots, all the movers and the shakers. Some of them were born into fame, into wealth, and into money, but they still got a story. Now, when it comes to people like Steve Harvey, God gave him a dream. He gave him a vision. He gave him a goal, and he refused to give up on his dream. No matter what happened, come what may, he was not budging. Never allow your story to stop you from obtaining your glory. Y'all done heard some stories before. You heard Tyler Perry, Kirk Franklin's story. What's the man that played Ray Charles? What's his name? Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx story. You heard your pastor story, if he'll tell the truth. Most importantly, you know your story. But you may say, YoBo, I know I have a dream. I know I have a vision. I know what the Lord showed me, but YoBo, I don't have any resources. And I don't have any connections. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Along with every vision comes provision. Everything that you're going to need for every step of the journey. I said everything you're going to need. I didn't say want. I said everything you need. Just like Steve Harvey sleeping in his car. Guess what? He had some place to sleep. What did he need for that night? He need a place to lay his head. Got what you need. Stretch on out in that back seat. Our job is to use what we got in order to get what we want. See, take this book for example. This is a vehicle to spread my message. Or take these videos. This is no different than me sitting on the stage with Oprah Winfrey. Just having a discussion with her and spreading my message. So the same thing I'm doing right here, I'm sitting, I call it in the studio. I tell my husband, okay, babe, I'm going in the studio, but let me tell you what it is. I got a bar stool that's sitting right here in front of me. I have a shoebox on top of it. I got one big Bible on top of the shoebox. Then I have another Bible on top of the first Bible, but I have a scooter back just a little bit so I can put my iPhone on top. And then I sit back right here on the chair. I hold my little book. I turn my light on. So guess what? I'm I'm in the studio. Now, if I was down at Harpo Productions, what would I be doing? I'd be sitting right here, well, right there in Oprah studio, doing the same thing. So whatever your gift is, honey, let me tell you, you can't wait. Too often, we want the glory, and we don't want to do the work involved to create our story. But all this is training ground. Everything Steve Harvey did for 30 years, all that was doing was preparing him to host Family Feud and to host a talk show. He did radio for years. He thought he had arrived, but no, there was so much more for him. It took 30 years of preparation for him to get not one, but 2 Emmys. And see, even with y'all, I appreciate you all watching these videos. Girl, all I'm doing is practicing. Y'all think I'm doing life according to YoBo. No, honey, child, I'm practicing. I'm practicing for years from now. When I'm at Harpo, you're going to say, look at YoBo. YoBo look like she been doing that thing forever. And y'all going to say she have. Go to her Facebook page. Go to YouTube. And honey, this is 2015. There's most stuff that I've been doing for years and years and years. But you know what? I'm using what I have. And that gift, that dream, and that vision that God gave you, it's time for you to use whatever you have and make it happen. You may not be way up there with the movers and shakers, but you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to be using your gift. Use it. You got that vision? Are you creating a story? Or are you giving up because all you want is the glory? That's life according to YoBo, baby. Day 39. Never give up on your dream. Be willing to create the story. If you want the glory, can't have one without the other one. Oh, no. Can't have the glory without putting in the work for the story. Don't be lazy. Honey, this thing take work. You just don't get this by fasting 40 days and 40 nights or sowing a $200 seed when the prophet come to town from New York. No, honey, boom, this take work. Year in and year out. I've been on this journey for a long time, and like I told y'all yesterday, I might have $3 in my checking account. I might have that much in my checking account. It don't matter if it's 300, if it's 3 million. I still got to keep doing what I got to do to bring the vision to pass. I want you to do the same thing too. That's life according to YoBo, day 39. Get your book where? YoBoProductions.com. You keep on living a good life. All right. See you tomorrow. Peekaboo. Okay. Day 40. Never give up on your dream. Adios.